Macedon is one of my favourite factions to play. Economically wealthy, a strong military, and a location that opens up many replayable possibilities. Your faction leader is the bloodthirsty warlord Antigonus. Don't be fooled at all by his only 5 command, because he also has the trait Intelligent Risk Taker, which adds an additional 2 command when attacking, making him one of the best generals in the early game with 7 command stars. But this is just for the original. The remaster actually gives him a bonus secret trait, Night Attacker, granting him another command during night battles, putting him at a possible whopping 8 command at the start. Antigonus is a historically accurate character. This is Antigonus II, and even his age of 50 by the start date is correct. He is the only historically accurate character for the faction. He starts in Thessalonica, a fantastic city, high population with a barracks and stables already in place, one of the best military cities at the start of the game, allowing you to get decent mid-tier troops very early on. When you get access to your tier 2 cav, don't just stop recruiting the tier 1 cavalry. Neither is better than the other. Both units have different purposes. The Greek cavalry, tier 2, are regular light cav, used for engaging enemy light cav. The tier 1 cav are lancers and have an excellent charge bonus, designed specifically for hammer and anvil strategies. Use them historically if you want to get the most out of them. I love this faction. It is designed specifically to force the player into adopting the strategies of Alexander the Great. You are also in a position to easily get some fine Macedonian archers very early on, not to mention all the great mercenaries dotted around your homeland. The moment you see slingers or Cretan archers, hire them instantly. You don't want them in enemy hands. You should really aim to build your first real army in Thessalonica as soon as possible, taking advantage of what the game has to offer you. This great warlord, alongside the 2 units of elite, heavy, late-game Macedonian cavalry, basically has you set for many great victories ahead. As you build up such an army, keep Antigonus in the city, as he is a decent governor also. Your faction heir is Gaius, a man whose portrait screams Habsburg levels of inbreeding. Gaius should start getting his first taste of blood very early on. A decent commander with high influence, great for public order, but a dreadful manager. This man needs to get out conquering fast. In the remaster, he also starts with the Night Attacker trait, but not in the original game. Gaius starts in Larissa, your second best settlement. Give him as many forces as you can, and march him to Thermon. If you are lucky, the garrison will be small, as the Greeks would have left. If the Greeks push for Apollonia, take Thermon. If the Greeks push for Athens, your call. Either take Thermon, just slaughter the army on the field, or let them destroy themselves trying to take Athens, and then strike them, taking Athens for yourself. Your youngest son, Damasos, starts in Corinth. It seems like male pattern boldness hits hard in this family. No wonder his other 2 sons opt for the helmet look. Trust me, I get it. Make him stand his ground and await the Greeks to attack. He is just a basic manager anyway, not going to do much for the time being. But the thing is, there is a unit of Spartans in the city of Sparta. The lack of walls make it a tempting target to hit early on, but this would be a mistake, especially fighting on the plaza, where the Spartans will have infinite morale. Most players will lose this battle. Draw those Spartans to you, and fight them on the defensive. Use the walls and towers and beat them in a siege. And once you survive that battle, then retrain your forces and make the push. Alternatively, you could try and starve them out. Whatever you do, don't engage the Spartans on the plaza. This army should then take Crete and Rhodes. Definitely Rhodes, to get the Colossus Wonder for the early boost to trading income. When you sail into Rhodes, be careful not to look up. The last city is Bylazava, the fortress of Greece. This narrow choke point is the best strategic defence point in the game. The enemy will usually go through this valley to get to you. Use the mountain pass to your advantage. Build stone walls and hold it with archers and phalanxes, slaughtering wave after wave of barbarians, just like kicking toddlers.
I'd back into a bathroom stall and just start kicking. Dead! 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 Give him a narrow entry point, make him come in single file. Dead! Dead!
The general here is your second son. Average all round, really nothing special about him. Typical dull middle child. Just sit him there and let him lead the defence. After getting over 3 XP, he will eventually lead the charge against the barbarians. As for temples, here is what you have. Demeter, the most manly name for a female goddess I've ever heard, offering a boost to farming and population growth. Zeus, offering extra public order through law. Artemis, offering missile experience. And Ares, offering military experience. Firstly, I would advise putting Ares in Thessalonica and Artemis in Larissa. Your new recruits in Thessalonica will get their military experience buff, and then you can quickly hop them down to Larissa for a couple of turns and retrain them with the missile buff. Then the army is ready. This is 100% worth it. Oh, and don't forget the blacksmith to just stack all of those stats onto your troops. You have the potential to create the most elite army in the game, extremely early on as Macedon, perfect for going up against those Romans. And really, to be honest, almost all your units can just come from these 2 cities here for the early game, allowing the other temples to be built in other cities. If you are playing the remastered version, go Demeter in all cities, getting that extra growth. If you are playing the original, go Zeus. In the original, public order is way more punishing, so you need every boost you can get, especially in the cities further away. Macedon has the rare advantage of starting with a spy, who also happens to be very skillful. Such a spy should hang around the north of your territories, waiting to spot those treacherous Thracians, Dacians or Scythians, who may put Thessalonica at risk. But as long as you hold Bylazava, the capital should be pretty much okay. You also start off with one of the best diplomats in the game, who is great for signing those early trade deals with the Hellenic empires of the Middle East. Thrace and Dacia will come to you, most likely, early on with their diplomats. So don't waste your time going there. Diplomatically, you should aim for the best relations with Scythia. Thrace and Dacia you want for yourself, eventually. They will all eventually attack you anyway, but the longer you delay Scythia, the better. The Middle Eastern powers will most likely never attack you unless you specifically land in Anatolia, making them great trading partners. Rome, on the other hand, needs to be destroyed early, making them bad trading partners. Put the diplomat on one of your starting ships and get him to the Middle East as fast as possible. As for buildings, you have a fairly unique Odeon, upgradable to the theatre. This is dreadful. The public order is only 5%, pointless. The sewers, which you get earlier, are half the cost, faster to build, and do the exact same thing, with the added bonus of decreasing squalor, are clearly the much better option. Only go for the Odeon route late game, if you need the public order as a last resort. As for what to build turn 1, Corinth and Larissa go for the port, as the tier 1 ports always provide the most value for money early game. Thessalonica already has a port, so either a barracks or push the archery ranges. It depends on your style. No need for the stables yet, your cav will be just fine for now. And lastly, Bylazava needs the trader first to boost population growth, then the city upgrade. Remember, stone walls as soon as possible. It's now time to talk about pre-release Macedon, and I have some interesting stuff that was planned for this faction to share. Their banner was originally meant to be a bust of Alexander, which was changed to this by the game's launch. Lastly, Macedon starts in control of the statue of Zeus, which in the current version grants a small public order boost to all cities under loyalty. Originally, this wonder was meant to also grant a morale boost to all troops and something called Valor to hoplite units. Secret top tip of the day. Beware the Plague of Macedon. Winter 256 BC. Plague will strike the city bad, and it will last a few turns. Keep the date in mind and pull out your generals and best troops just before then. Leave them outside the city, and then, once it passes, move everybody back in and continue the game as normal.